Alright, you guys, so we're back out here again, working on the KA24DE/DET. And just like I said in the other video, this is going to be the timing chain video. And basically, I'm gonna go over everything like from probably torque specs for the timing bolts and stuff like that up here for the cams, and the links where they're supposed to be at, so that you have it already in time to the right time. And that's probably gonna be the whole video, just me explaining the whole timing setup and all that good stuff. So I guess I'm just gonna get it right into it. Alright, you guys, so when you're starting off, you want to put the lower timing chain on first. So it's over here for me. It's this really long timing chain. You're gonna want to put that on, and you're also going to want to put the idler sprocket on, which is this right here. So you want to put this on and the lower timing chain, and I'll show you how to do that right now. Alright, you guys, so I have the timing chain already on here, like you just saw me do, and I'm going to show you the links that, like where the links are supposed to be at. So like I said, you have the dotted link down here, and I have the silver link right there. Silver link, and then the dot is right, let's see if I can get it. It goes right there basically. I don't know if I can get the light. Well, there's a dot right here. You'll see it when you're building yours, but there's the silver link, and the silver link goes right there on the dot like that. And then there's a second silver link, which is all the way up here, and that silver link goes with that dot, as you can see. So let me see if I can get that. And then there's the bottom one. See if I can get a better. Better. It goes right there. And now I'm going to start installing the side. Let's see here. I'm gonna put like the side guard right here, and then the other side guard over here. So take some of the tension out, but I'm not gonna put the tensioner on quite yet. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna put the two side guards, which are right over here. That side guard, and then this one right here. And I'm just gonna bolt those right up. The flat one goes on this side, and then the curvy one goes on this side. It bolts right in here. The curvy one only has like one bolt, and then the side one has two bolts. So yep, I'm gonna do that right now. So I forgot to tell you guys, and I forgot to do it myself, so I'm about to do that. If you still have some of this left over, you might want to use this on the remaining bolts, like for the guides and the tensioner, just so that everything gets torqued down and it's in place. Alrighty, you guys, so this right here is the tensioner that you're going to be installing right now. It has this piece right here, which comes out. It's basically like the little tensioner piston itself. And you also have, I have this little paper clip staple thing right in this hole, and that's what keeps this back from shooting out, because this will come apart and everything if this little staple comes out. So I would keep this staple thing in here, or whatever you got to keep the piston down. I would keep that down while you're installing it, and then once it's installed, then you can pull this out and it can apply tension to the chain. So I'm about to bolt this up right now, and you guys are about to see that. What?
Disgusting.
So this is the stuff that we find in the back of Chris's car.
No,
Pubes.
that body.
Just absolutely disgusting. Can't believe you, Chris. Disgusted with you. Alright, so once you get the tensioner installed and you see how your chain's all loose and everything and spinning, then you can just pull this little paper clip out. If I can get it. Oh man, it's stuck. I can't get it, you guys. Alright, so I got my handy dandy pliers right here. And I'm gonna try and get it. Oh, there it goes. But yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to pop out like that. How it was compressed in pops out, and you no longer have any type of play. And also, I have not tightened this bolt down yet. I'm not going to tighten that down until I get the upper timing chain. So the two cam gears go here, and the upper timing chain goes around this part of the sprocket, and then the two timing gears, of course. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. Alright, you guys, so once you get the top timing chain at least like hooked on, but it's not going to be in the right spot yet, you're going to need to line up the links. So see how this one's an off color link, it's darker than the others. You want to line it up with this little tiny notch, which is on the idler sprocket, which is the lower timing chain. It hooks onto the lower timing chain also. So the bottom part of this chain hooks onto the idler sprocket right there, and then you want to have your top links. See this dark colored one? You want to have that hooked up to there's a little dot on the gear itself, and then there's another one on this gear. So line your dark colored links onto the dots of the gears, and then what you're gonna have to do is play with the cams themselves. So you're gonna want to get an adjustable wrench like you see right here, and it can fit right on here. So as you see right there. And what you're gonna want to do is move the camshafts to where, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there is a little notch in the back of the gears that you're gonna have to slide onto, like the two little holes that are on the front side of the camshafts right there. So yeah, you're gonna have to do that. You're gonna have to play with the camshafts just so that the gears can actually line up. And then once you do that, just tighten these bolts down right here and just double check your work, make sure that the links are all on the right spot, and then you can get the tensioner and put the tensioner on. But right now I'm going to mess with the cams and get that all situated. Alright you guys, so my freaking DSLR over here, freaking the card got full, so I can't use that right now, so I'm stuck with the GoPro. Back to what I was saying. So while that was filming and then the card got full, I sort of tightened these down, just the top ones. I haven't torqued them to spec yet, and I still got to tighten this idler sprocket bolt up right here. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Just tightening those up basically. Alright you guys, so I just tightened up the idle sprocketer and the idler sprocket. Keep missing my words up. But you want to tighten the cam bolts up all the way, torque them to spec. I'll probably leave the torque specs like somewhere posted in the video for all three of these bolts. So tighten those all the way up, and then the next step is to put the tensioner, which goes right here. And I'm gonna show you how to do that. So basically, you want to have the whole like assembly like turned. I put the harmonic bouncer bolt in here so I can twist it with the ratchet, and basically I have it turned to where this part of the chain is tight and then this part of the chain is tight, but this side is loose, as you see, and that will make it 10 times easier for when I put the tensioner in, which I'm about to do that right now. Alright you guys, so I got the tensioner on right here. Basically it's the same deal with this, except this piston doesn't have a locking mechanism, so you just gotta squeeze it up on there, but it's not as powerful as the bottom one down here, so it's a little bit easier to put on. just make sure you have the chain like really loose right there so you don't have any issues. But basically, once you get everything torqued down to spec with these, that, like everything that you had to bolt on, this is the whole timing chain assembly. And when you're on top dead center, you should have your cam lobes right here pointing out from each other. So the exhaust valve or exhaust cam, for the first cylinder, you want to have the two lobes pointing that way, and then for the intake you want to have them pointing that way. Okay, so that's basically it for the whole timing chain assembly and everything like that. And some of you guys might be asking what happened to the tensioner that went on this side, or the guide, I forgot what it was, or the guide that went on top. But I basically took those out. I heard a lot of people talking on forum about that it just falls into the oil pan and just basically just breaks all the time, so just to take it out. So that's what I did. So I'm only running the one tensioner, which is on this side right here, and that's about it. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then please do leave a like, and if you guys want to help support Southern Hooning, please do subscribe. Just click that little red button down there, and that should be it, you guys. So later.
I'm gonna take shit out here.